So I think it's time to share some information here that will be helpful. You know, a person's testimony is a great way of witnessing how God leads in people's lives differently. You know, we're not all exactly the same. God makes us different, and there's a reason. I think about what Jesus did for me on the cross. He gave everything. He was willing to risk it all, and if I'm not willing to give all for Him, I can't live with that. So I have to be willing to give it all for Jesus. And I'll tell you, I have suffered greatly, sometimes up to a year, tremendous suffering. So I want to give a personal message with regards to my travels. Unless you've traveled the world with me, and few people do because they usually can't handle it. I have a few friends, like for example David Gates. He's an acquaintance. I've talked to him a few times, and he has experienced some of the same things. It's hard to get people to travel and sleep on cement or sleep on any surface, and with cockroaches and mice, and in the heat, you know, it's hot, and also and go days without meals and things like that. But again, there's a command that we are to go to all the world and preach the gospel. And this guy's gonna jump. Good job. Oh, he's gonna pull himself over. So I'm in a Muslim country talking about the gospel here. Need to be a little bit careful and discreet. These are all Muslims, and I love them. They're just beautiful people. They've treated us very well. We are commissioned and told to go to the all ends of the world and teach the gospel. What does that mean? That's the story of Christ, the living hope that we have of a Savior, the grace that He gives us, the forgiveness, and the ability to be saved, to have everlasting life, and to have a future and a home in heaven. All of those good things that make life so incredibly wonderful. We have been told to go and preach that good news to the world. You know, are we supposed to plan? Someone recently said, why don't you be like normal people, Steve, and plan your trip, pay for it in advance and whatever. I'm not going to answer that question. You can answer it, but I'm just telling you my personal testimony. So I left with a ticket, a one-way ticket here. And I met up with my wife. Had seen her in 2 years, because you know from following my vlogs some of the difficulty with regards to being in America and everything. I'm gonna see, here's my background here, but I'm gonna go here. It's probably a little bit better lighting. I'm here. This is Thursday or Friday. We leave on Monday. We have no credit cards. We have no cash in the bank. I have about maybe $20 cash on me. We are not hungry. We have a very nice little inexpensive lodging right here by the sea, and it's all paid for in advance. I paid for that, about $5-6 a night. We have a lot of luggage, and we need to get it onto, you know, I'm having a hard time explaining all of this to you. It's just dragging on. I'm going to start another video, hopefully do a better job, but this distraction with this man jumping back and forth and stuff, I'm just, quite honestly, I'm not worried. I just want to share with you how God has led in the past, and that I'm trusting Him now, and what's going to happen and what I'm facing. So I just want to get the reality out there and then continue to show how God has led in my life.